And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
New York Mets.
About to get started here. And today's starter, David Peterson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Outside low, and we're underway from Queens. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
The wind of the pitch. Just misses. And it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside ball 4, and that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ian Happ up to hit. That's in for a strike. Peterson, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a 4-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Busch gets his lead at first, nobody out. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. No outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit, around third. Here comes the throw. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
First and second, no outs. Now, Seiya Suzuki. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
First and second here, no outs. That's in there, and it's 0-2. And downstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Next pitch just misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That's 3 singles in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. To the plate for 1. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Catcher, Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Second and third, 2 down. Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Queens and towing the slab, Shota Imanaga.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And there's a ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. And that one is inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it, whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Francisco Lindor stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
2.
One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Little chopper rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Just misses with that one. Three and 2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bush snags it for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ball one there.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mets go down quickly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second. Here's Nico Hoerner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
He gets there with the slide. Throw to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Anthony Swanson.
A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Berg, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Slice to right. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Batting ninth, third baseman.
It's amazing to
Matt
me
Shaw.
that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Matt Shaw getting ready to hit. And that one pulled foul. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Man at second. That one way inside.
That's ball 2.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And it remains 2-2. Good eye right there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Next,
well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Now here is Michael Busch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second.
Now
Two
batting,
on now
right
with
fielder,
two away.
Kyle
A couple of hits in a row for him here. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. Misses off the plate. And the count is 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Reed Garrett up and loosening in the pen. Fraley also throwing. Two on, two outs. Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor nabs it, and that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off with
We
the
head to the
bat,
bottom of the second,
first
and now it's the
baseman,
polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Shota back to work. And that's
Ball,
off
that's
the inside edge. And that is ball one.
Inside, ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And there's a foul ball. That's outside. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3-2. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Nice diving stop right there.
That
Gets
is
the out. Great
designated
reactions.
hitter,
Excellent job of
Starling
finishing the play with a
Marte.
nice, easy throw.
Starling Marte up to hit. Just missed. One down, base is empty. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That one missing
That's
inside. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Check swing, called strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. New inning getting started, and here is Seiya Suzuki.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. To Mauricio for 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
Been a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
So up now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first, third out. Nothing happening there for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. That clips the corner. And now the 0-1. Hit in the air, left field. Pat hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 8th, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 9th, second baseman Ronnie
Mauricio now. And a foul ball. Alvarez leads off first with one away. Now one
I got
miss.
a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets nothing. On to the 4th. So here's Horner now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. There's the strike at the knees. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Towards first. Alonso takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swanson digs in. Doubled his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Shaw in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1 on the run. Throw to first. On to first, save. So they get 1, but a really nice try there.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1-1 now. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And that's a 2-out double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. David Peterson out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Tyler Rogers comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now Ian Happ. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That one down the line, and foul ball. Out to short, Lindor. Throws across the diamond, out number 3. Cubs strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming.
Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Down.
This one in the air. Horner hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Popped out foul ground first time through. Fouled off left side. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Happ settles under it, hauls it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's Juan Soto. Struck out swinging his first time.
Soto.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut out and missed, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Citi Field. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Check swing, called strike.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
0-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Soto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete
Two
Crow
outs, base is
Armstrong.
empty. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. On the ground.
Nope, that's foul.
And that's just foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. In the air, left field. Brings it in. And that is that.
Everything will be okay. Don't be sad, don't you cry.
Back here in Queens, here's Pete Alonso. Shota back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't
No
happened
ball,
for them
2
yet.
strikes.
That one hammered center field. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Popped up. Swanson. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That's to third. In time to Bush, inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Miguel Amaya. And first offering is fouled off. Rogers winds and deals. Ground ball left side,
foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Has grounded out a couple of times. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Popped in the air, left field. Nimmo makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Dansby Swanson. And that one is inside ball 1. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. One up, one down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently.
Now
It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Fought off foul.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now
That
batting,
play won't be trending on
second
social
baseman,
media later on,
Ronnie
but it's still important to
Mauricio.
execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Rip towards third. In time to Bush. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi
leading
Field.
off for
Now the
Cubs,
third baseman, Matt Shaw. That one's in there. Strike one.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That'll make it out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Mike. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching
So
for
the closer
Mets,
summoned from the bullpen,
number
Edwin
39.
Diaz.
Pretty tight game, so they're
Edwin
looking for quality
Diaz.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Cuba, qué linda es Cuba. Cuba, qué linda es Cuba.
And the slider just misses. Diaz, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now,
Nope, that's a
and
ball.
he was a third-round pick back in 2012.
Ball, that's upstairs.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo makes the catch, and there's one gone. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Tucker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 5-zip.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Off
That's
the
a
mark
ball.
there. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Got hit.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Miguel Amaya, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. Back here in Queens, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And he swings over the top there. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Andrew Kittredge up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Pomerantz getting cranked up as well. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shota Imanaga won't go any further tonight. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now Pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Chicago
game for the
Cubs.
Cubs, Drew
Number
Pomeranz.
45.
And you know, bullpen guys
Drew
can struggle
Pomeranz.
sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Yeah, that's fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ripped to short. Zips it across. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Juan Soto now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And it's fouled away. That missed by a lot. And 1-1. Nimmo over at second, one down. Right side, hard hit. Horner over to first. They get the out on Soto.
Up next for the
So
Mets.
last chance for the
First
Mets.
baseman,
Pete Alonso digs in now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they slice into the lead. It's 5-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, the big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Drew Pomeranz will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Brad Keller.
Save opportunity for him right
Now
here,
pitching
and
for
he's
the
their guy.
Chicago
Time to
Cubs.
lock this one down
Number
and
40.
get out of here with the W.
Brad Keller.
So 2 away with nobody on. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Stay considerate due to all this ignorance. Walk in the valley till the war is won.